Today we are going to see the demo for campus placement recruitment system. So this is a college based app. So here we have three roles in the project. One is administrator and placement officer and the user. User is the student. Okay. So what the administrator will do is administrator will log in and he will be responsible for the student login details, and he will be creating the student and the placement officer, and he will be managing the login for the placement officer also. And the what the placement officer will do is placement officer will be creating the placement details, and you can able to the student can able to apply for the placement, and he will be updating the placement result whether the student has been selected or rejected, like that. And he will be updating the news also. So if there is any updates or news information about the placement sector, and he will be updating the news. And what the student will be doing is student can able to search the placement and apply for the placement, and he can able to view the placement result whether he has actually selected or not. So this is the modules of the project. So let's go for the modules project explanation now. So first we will see the delivery file. So this is the delivery file. Android SRC is the full source code folder. Here we will be having the complete source code. We will see in the Android Studio part. So first we will see how to start the project. To start the project, you have to search for XAMPP control panel and open it. So once you open it, you will be getting this window. So you have to click on Start Apache and Start MySQL. So once it is started, MySQL is our backend database. To see the backend database, you have to click on the admin button. Okay. So once you click this admin button, it will promote you to the web browser. So this is our backend database. So in the left hand side you can see your project database, that is placement. If you select it, you can able to view all the tables over here. So here we are using 5 tables, login table. For all 3 users we are using single table, and department table, application table, news and placement table. So if you select the login table, you can able to see who are all registered to this app. So the placement officer login, student login, administrator login is available. So this is the backend table. And next you have to start the Android Studio. So once you open Android Studio, by default your project folder Android SRC will be there. If you expand the www folder, you can see the full complete source code. So we have developed the application with the front end of HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. So here you can able to see the HTML, CSS code over here. The backend part will be Angular, JS and PHP. So if we expand the JS folder, you can see the Angular JS part like Angular underscore user, placement, admin. These are all the core Android codings which we have developed in the Angular JavaScript. So you can see the functionality of the backend code, user login, and for the back server part we are using additionally the PHP has the backend. So you can in the left hand side inside the web folder you can see the backend part has PHP. So here you can see the SQL queries part over here in the PHP part. So this is the coding part we have used. Next, below the minimize button there will be AVD button will be there, device manager. So you have to click this device manager and select your Nexus device and click on the run button. So there will be a run button will be there. Currently I have already started the AVD. So you have to click this run button. So once you start it, it will take some few seconds to load. So you can able to open your application from the Android emulator over here. Okay. So you can click and open the application. So first we will start with the admin module. Let's go for the modules now. Okay. So we have given you the credentials, the readme file. So inside your project delivery there will be a readme file will be there. Open this readme file. So here we have given you the demo credential. Okay, so you can register n number of students over here. This is the demo login. Okay, so first we will go with the admin login. So the admin is admin 123445 and password is test. So login successful. So once you log in as a admin, you can able to add the new users, okay, and you can able to manage the departments, and you can able to view the placement results. So if you want to add a user is nothing but the student or a placement officer. Go to the add user. Here you have to provide the name, email ID, and login ID will be the login username, password, and what kind of user it is, whether it is a student or the officer. So you can choose the department, year, and the address for them. Okay. So once you create it, you can able to view the student details in the view user. So here you can able to see I have created only one user, CSE001, and the details. If you want to update it, you can update it, or you can delete it, you can delete it. So you can view the all users over here. And if you want to create multiple departments, go to the manage department. So here I have already created CSE, EEE, mechanical, like that. So for example, if you want to create a new department, BSc means you can create a new department over here. So and if you can see the placement results over here, you can search by name wise, you can search by department wise. So for example, the roll number, name, company, so the status is selected for the particular date or the department or the final year. So you can see this is the admin module. So next we will go for the placement officer. Login successful. So if you want to add the new placement like opportunities, you can add in the add placement. You can update the news over here, add news and view news. You can update the placement results also. So I am going to add a new placement now. So you have to enter your company name, so I have created a new placement for this office, and you can search by office wise or date wise, and you can able to update and delete the placement details over here. So if you want to add the news, you can go for the news, and you can add your titles and descriptions over here. So the same news you can able to delete it, or you can view the update. Okay, so the placement result. So once you applied for the result, once the students applied for their placement, so here you can able to search by means of roll number, and you can put whether it is selected or rejected. So for this ID, I have changed the status to selected, and you can click on the reject to reject the particulars. Okay. So I am just login as a student. So you can as a student, you can able to view the news. You can manage your my profile details. Go to see your my profile details. You can reset your password over here, and you can see the news details. What are all the updates for the weekly or daily? You can see the news for the placements. And if you want to apply for a placement, you can go for apply placement. You can you can able to search by the company wise. You can search by the department wise. You can search by any field. So I am going to apply for this. Click on the apply. So just enter your name, student name. You can check your placement details in my placement. If you go for placement, just now we have applied for this company, so the status is applied. So if you selected it, it will be changed to selected. So that process will be done from the placement officer side. So you can go for the placement result. So you can search by company wise. So the status is applied. So if he is selected, you can click on the selected option. So automatically it will be updated now. So that's all for the demo. So